Once upon a time in a dusty village, a crow was on the brink of hysteria. Why, you ask? Because it was thirstier than a camel in a desert. The sun was blazing overhead, turning the world into what felt like a celestial toaster. Our crow, Percy, yes, Percy the parched crow, was flapping around like a politician in an election campaign. He was desperately looking for water, but the only thing he found was dust, dust, and more dust. Then, out of the corner of his eye, Percy spotted a large pot sitting under the shade of a crooked tree. Now, this pot wasn't filled with gold, unfortunately. It contained water, but, plot twist, the water level was alarmingly low. Percy was frustrated. He couldn't just stick his beak in there. He wasn't a magic pencil. Percy felt this was a conspiracy by taller birds who could just waltz up and have a sip. As he stood thinking with a furrowed brow and a beak that could probably write poetry, Percy had an epiphany. He hastily flew to collect some small pebbles, which he dropped into the pot one by one. Clink, clink. With each pebble, the water level rose steadily, defying low-level physics and perhaps logic too. Soon enough, the water was high enough for Percy to sip it happily. He drank with the enthusiasm of a cat who finds a warm lap, and finally, his thirst was quenched. Percy flapped his wings triumphantly. He didn't just find water. He invented the crow's personal version of hydraulics. The moral is, when you're stuck, just remember, if Percy the Crow can solve problems with pebbles, perhaps you can overcome life's challenges with whatever metaphorical stones come your way.